Listen, you're not overthinking. You're overloaded. And until you see that, you'll keep trying to fix your thinking, when the real issue is your state. Welcome to The Reset with Michael Eatman, Clarity Under Pressure. This is where we learn how to turn pressure into clarity and lead well when everything feels urgent, and it really feels urgent all the time. Because you don't lose clarity, you lose access to it. And if your mind has ever felt crowded, as we've been talking about this week, like everything needs attention right now, that's not because you can't think. It's because something else is driving. So when pressure builds up, your body speeds up. Your chest begins to tighten, your thoughts start stacking up, and suddenly everything feels urgent. So what do? You react. Not because it's the best decision, but because you want relief. And this is where most people get it wrong. They try to fix this by thinking harder, or they push through, or they organize themselves even more to the nth degree, trying to force clarity. But that doesn't work, because this isn't a thinking problem. I'm discovering that this is a state problem. When your brain senses pressure, it shifts you. We've been talking about this. It moves faster and it puts you in a reactive mode. And that's when your system is trying to protect you. So what it does is it begins to prioritize doing things fast over doing them clear. That's why your thinking feels crowded. Not because your brain is broken, but because your system is activated. So let's reframe it this way. You don't lose clarity, you lose access to it. And if it's access, you can get it back. So instead of thinking harder, you reset your state. Pause, notice, and choose. When you pause, it helps to interrupt the speed. When you notice, it tells you something's happening, and it tells you what's happening. Choose puts you back in control. For example, you get an email. Pressure hits. Your body speeds up. You're trying to figure out what to do. Your instinct is to respond immediately. That's the pattern. But instead, you pause. And you notice, I feel tight right now. I feel rushed. I feel hectic. I feel frustrated. And then you choose. Not from a place of pressure, but from a place of clarity. This is how you break the pattern. Not by forcing better thinking, but by creating space for your thoughts. Because clarity doesn't disappear. It gets crowded. So the next time everything feels urgent, and it will, remember this. Your brain isn't broken. Your system is activated. And you don't need to think harder. You need to reset. Pause, notice, and choose. Because you didn't lose clarity, you lost access to it. And if you reset, clarity can come back online. If this helped you see things differently today and also this week, share it with someone who needs it. Or come back to it when things feel urgent again, because they will. This is The Reset with Michael Eatman. Clarity under pressure.